Before closing, the WILPF S.Sudan sent a video message to share their activities on peace and environment. So I just want to show you that now.
WILPF Sierra Leone. I am Kadi Sise, the president of WILPF Sierra Leone. I want to make a short presentation on the topic, the environmental situation of Sierra Leone and its effect on women and children. Sierra Leone is a non-industrial nation, but rank high among countries that are prone to environmental disasters. The country is suffering from many environmental problems, including deforestation, land degradation and fragmentation, the loss of soil fertility through erosion. This is causing loss of biodiversity, air pollution and water pollution. These problems are hindering the country from making progress with regard to economic development. The non-stop burning of forests, mostly by people trying to clear land for hunting, is reducing the fertility of soil in many parts of the country. Many people in the rural areas purposefully cut down and burn trees and grasses in fields used for planting, which is their normal traditional method of farming. These have affected the lives of the people, especially women, children, and people living with disability, who have bear the brunt of the problems. These problems have added to the numerous abuses they are suffering in this male-dominated society. As the global warming threats intensify, it is becoming crystal clear that Sierra Leone is at great risk of impending dangers if steps are not immediately taken to robustly respond to potential disasters. Happenings in recent time have clearly underscored this as follows. The Ebola outbreak of 2014, the Kube flooding of September 2015, in which thousands of people with women scoring the highest number right through the country. The 2017 August 14th Regent mudslide, flooding, and the ensuing loss of hundreds of human lives in the western area and millions of dollars worth properties. The number of women who died were very high, lending credence to the fact that the disaster-prone rating of the country speaks to the reality of the situation on the ground. This year, 2019, during the rainy season from May to September, a lot of flooding occurred in the capital city, which is known as Freetown, and in many parts of the country, a lot of people were displaced. And all these unprecedented disasters, local authorities responsible for disaster management confess that they were caught pants down. For instance, Sierra Leone, which was the last country to be affected by the Ebola outbreak, among the three managed Union countries by the three bioweapons onslaught, became the worst affected, with far more deaths compared to Guinea and Liberia. The economic potential for women is reducing drastically as the environment degradation is increasing. From time immemorial, the male-dominated societies we are living in have put pressure on the women due to some of the harmful practices, which have always reduced the potentials of women and girls. If the fight to protect the environment and preserve the biodiversity of the country will produce tangible result, women should take active part in the management and protection of the environment. It is against the backdrop that the WILPF branch in Bo City, the second capital of Sierra Leone, has registered with the City Council to take part in every month cleaning of that city. I thank you for this opportunity given me. I thank you for listening.